Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm doing a sobriety video today. With the holidays coming up, if you're someone who's sober and you have a family that drinks, nothing wrong with that. I want to iterate that, this is not a judgy video. If you drink, great for it, but if you're someone like me, it's something that it's tough for you, and going home for the holidays is hard. I wanted to share 4 tips that I have for you guys on staying sober around your family that drinks, friends that drink. Holidays are hard, especially this year. Nothing feels the same, and my sister passed away around the holidays. We had to put our dog down last year around the holidays. My grandfather, my uncle who I'm really close to, all around the holidays. So holidays are just kind of really sad, that's kind of sad to me too, because back in the day, I loved Christmas. It was so exciting and magical, and as the years have gone on, it's just gotten to be a sadder, it's just a sad time of year now for me. But I do love seeing my family. So 4 tips on staying sober around your family that drinks. Cranberry juice. I am telling you, order a cranberry juice for a couple of reasons. First one, if you are out or you're around family and you're drinking a cranberry, they're thinking you're drinking a cranberry and vodka, because who drinks just cranberry juice just in a casual setting? You don't see that often, you know what I mean? And if someone is drinking cranberry, they're drinking a drink. So 1, people will leave you alone because they're not going to ask for your alcoholic beverages. Second, cranberry has a very tart taste to it that has a little bit of a bite. So it kind of reminds you of you're kind of getting that if sometimes you just want that for me when I was stressed and sad and I would want alcohol on that that biting edge in the drink to kind of ease my nerves and kind of make me feel I was relaxed, and that you kind of get that placebo effect. I think that's the best way I can explain it. You get a placebo effect with a cranberry juice. So in the past when I have gone out, cranberry juice, just order that, no one's gonna question it. Second thing is bring a token of some kind, for something from home. Whether that's your sobriety chip, maybe it's a note that you write yourself that's why you do this, maybe a picture of, I also have a picture of my sister that it's in my car that I'll bring with me. Just something that you can sit there and almost sit there and hold. Like I said, that's why chips I think are the best things to do. If you don't have a chip, maybe get a keychain of some kind that reminds you of every time you look at it, this is okay, this is your sobriety. Don't lose this. Sometimes it's to have something tangible in your hands to remind you hey, this is the course to go. Third thing, get an accountability buddy. That sounds kind of weird and a little bit like a sponsor, but I want to be a little bit different than that. You need to have a person with you, or something at least can be on hand to text or call, because I've been there where I've gone home and a family member or a friend no, it's okay, you can have one, you can have a drink, you'll be all right. One's not gonna kill you, but for me, I know if I start drinking, I start taking those shots, I start doing those things, I'm gonna go back to where I was. So in that sense, have your boyfriend's going home with you, or your husband, your girlfriend, your best friend's going home with you, somebody, or even a family member, say your mom, you're really close to him, be listen, mom, I really need you just to be on my team here on this, this is a choice I'm making. Just somebody that's gonna really understand and understand what you're doing and be there for you. Even if it's a coworker that you're hey, I'm going home, I'm gonna want to drink, can I just text you when I'm feeling I can't do this? Or even ask them hey, can you just text me randomly, just be hey, don't drink, something like that. So somebody, okay, it doesn't need to be a sponsor, because for me, I said, I don't go to AA anymore, I don't have a sponsor, but I do have people that I can text and call and be fuck, this sucks, I don't, and they'll be no, you can do this, you got this, and it's yeah, you're right, I do got this, and it makes it a lot easier. Fourth thing is you need to have an outlet of some kind, because that's where, at least for me the stress of, whether it's I'm arguing with my mom, I love my mom, but sometimes we disagree. Argue with my brother, families fight, you have your moments where you're just kind of you haven't been around each other for a while and you're oh, you're all on my nerves now. You need to have some kind of outlet now. That's whether you go for a run, make sure you bring your running shoes, you bring your journal to journal, you find some place to meditate, go to the gym, find a friend who has a gym pass that you can borrow. Whatever your outlet is, maybe it's painting. Bring some cute little small painting supplies. You can just go and be I just need a minute to kind of reset myself. So Okay, as I said, this was gonna be a quick video. I just wanted to kind of share some of the things that I do when I go home, or even just in general when I just put myself in a situation where I know there's gonna be alcohol. Those are the things I do, especially when you're staying for a long time, because it's easy to go to a bar, at least for me. It's easy for me to go to a bar and like, I'm just like, okay, no, I'm cool, I got my cranberry juice or whatever, I'll have my water and I'm fine. But when you're going to a place, like I'm going for like 5 days to Cincinnati, like I'm immersing myself with my family for a long period of time. And you know, I like to have, I gotta have something like in place and solid that'll keep me where I wanna be. And I know those kind of seem silly, but they really do help. I hope this was helpful to somebody. Please share, like, and you guys have a Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year.